India's biggest construction company, Larsen and Toubro, is seeing a change of guard. Anil Manibhai Nayak is hanging up his boots after serving the company for about 58 years. He became the chairman in 2003 and remained at the helm for the next 14 years. And in 2017, Nayak stepped aside from executive responsibilities and took over as group chairman. His tenure comes to an end on September 30. The new chairman, S.N. Subramanian, is also a L&T veteran. He had taken over as its CEO in 2017. This churn is coming at a time when L&T is increasingly diversifying and branching into high-tech sectors. Founded by Danish engineers Henning Holk Larsen and Soren Christian Toubro in 1938, L&T has delivered prominent infrastructure projects such as the famous Bhakra Nangal Dam. L&T's overall market capitalization is around 3 trillion rupees, and its core engineering and construction operations account for about 65%. The new leader is expected to bring changes and provide new directions. So, what are the key issues that Subramanian will have to deal with?
I don't think a large conglomerate like L&T, especially which is in the infrastructure sector, is going to change its business overnight. Right? If anything, L&T has two opportunities in front of it. One, riding on the India infrastructure wave over the next 5-10 years. Two is obviously expanding globally. It is already doing a lot of work in the Middle East, in other Southeast Asian countries, etc. But I think it could press the accelerator much more. And obviously newer opportunities also open up, like setting up data centers, setting up these kind of infrastructure which are different in nature.
Barring the pandemic year of 2021, both profit and revenue of the company have been on the rise for a while now. From FY19 to FY23, its net profit after tax deduction has increased by 30%, touching about 12,600 crore rupees. Similar is the trajectory of revenue from operations. It has seen an increase of nearly 36% from 1.35 trillion rupees in FY19 to 1.83 trillion rupees in FY23. So, what more can L&T do to expand its footprint, especially with a new chairman in place?
They need to deepen the thrust. They need to bring information technology and artificial intelligence to the table. There are certain things, for example, the nuclear plant, nuclear energy plant. Very few companies in the world can be awarded an EPC contract. Perhaps in our country, the only EPC contractor who can even dare to accept such a contract is Larsen and Toubro. So that's where L&T will go. They built a very challenging tunnel way up there in Kashmir. There is huge history behind L&T and a great opportunity looking forward.
Although a big company, L&T does not have a clear promoter in place. According to its FY23 report on shareholding pattern of the promoter and promoter group, domestic institutions such as mutual funds and insurance companies held 38.77% of all shares. Foreign portfolio investors hold about 25% of all the shares. The rest of the shares are held by non-institutions such as the Employee Provident Fund Organization. L&T has been involved in bidding and takeover wars since its inception. In 1989, Reliance made a hostile move to take over L&T. The Government of India intervened and made Reliance a passive investor. In 2001, the Ambanis sold their stake to Birla Group, which was eyeing L&T's cement business. After a prolonged tussle, the Birlas withdrew in exchange for L&T's cement business, which is now known as Ultratech Cement. Going forward, what challenges will L&T face?
Traditionally, L&T has been a company which is focused on infrastructure, and its return on equity has been fairly low in that sense. So from that perspective, it had, even to this day, it is in the early teens only, 12.5%, etc. So I would think that, and it had set up divisions like LTI, Infotech, and technology services, etc., which were high return on equity, but those now have been spun off as different companies. So L&T's challenge would be to find a new business lines which have high return on capital and return on equity.
Experts say that L&T has stood the test of time. Its main challenges now will be diversifying and growing further in emerging technologies.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.